Sometimes your dumpster treasures are goopy. For instance, all of these little makeup party favors, it's like lip stuff, I think, on a little lollipop stick. Super cute. But they were covered in some kind of lotion or might have been a lip gel. Anyway, so they had all gotten kind of goopy. So I just threw them in a soapy bath and cleaned them all up, and now I'm gonna let them dry, and they are just fine, and they're still sealed in plastic, so there you go. Whole bunch of little goodies. This we will probably go ahead and wear because that's just adorable. And I know once Mariah sees it, she's gonna wanna wear that. Sometimes, guys, things are goopy. Look how pretty that is for a princess. Well, hello, Frugal friends. Welcome back. So, yes, sometimes things are nasty, but just because they're nasty doesn't mean that they're necessarily garbage. They might just need to be cleaned up just a little bit. And you know, the girls and I, and possibly some of the girls as friends, are gonna have so much fun with those cute little makeup things. All right, on to the other things that we found this weekend. On the same page, we found some glitter powder and some little nail polish. There's a blue one of these in here somewhere, but I can't seem to find it. We found a pair of gloves. We'll just toss them in the washer. We found some squares of, well, not quite squares, but some pieces of fleece and some scraps of wispy purple sheer fabric. I'm thinking we can make doll stuff, doll clothes, whatever, with those. So all of this stuff is from kind of a split. Some of it is from the craft store, some is from Zurchers, and some is from wherever it was that we got that bag. Oh, it was by the craft store, and there was just like all that random stuff that was like someone's spring cleaning. So this is a mix of what's left from those three places. There's a cute little tiny birthday card, has not been used. There is the Darth Maul double lightsaber. They threw it away because this section had become unattached. It had pulled out of here, but I was able to stick it back in. It doesn't fold up as easily as the other side, so that's kind of a pain, but Reagan's happy with it. So now we just need to put batteries in and test it, but I'm guessing that since that was what the problem was, oh look, it does, oh, okay, it does go up. But it will be a little bit different than the other side. But I'm guessing since that was the reason they threw it away, that there's a good chance that it does in fact light up. So we will be testing that. Come back for the update video where we'll be testing that and several other dumpster treasures. All right, what to next? There were a couple of these broken crowns. This one has the star. I'm thinking we could do some kind of craft with these, or I can recycle them. Please tell me in the comments a craft that you could think of right off the top of your head that could, you know, use these broken crowns. We have a couple of packs of tissue paper. They tore them on this side so that we wouldn't use them, but if you just peel that back, you see that the rest of it is all perfectly good. I think they just have to semi-destroy things. That's like their job. Although, what kind of a job is that? That's so silly. But they're lazy about it, which is wonderful. And so the rest of it is all still perfectly good. And as I've said before, I love doing gifts. And so that comes in handy. I do not pay for gift wrapping supplies or greeting cards or anything like that. Speaking of greeting cards, I showed these in the ride along, but in case you didn't come along with us, shame on you. You missed out. Oh, there's so many of them. I'm not gonna be able to grab all of them, but a whole bunch of envelopes. There are a few Easter greeting cards in here, but mostly I was able to grab envelopes. Because it has been raining this weekend, I only grabbed the ones that had not gotten wet. There were so many more, and I have so many more right here, but there were tons more in the bin. They had gotten wet. Such a bummer, but what are you gonna do? You save what you can. So if you like to make cards, there's all your envelopes right there. And I find tons and tons and tons of envelopes every year throughout the many bins. Mimi, shush, shush, shush. This thing, I kind of figured out how it works. Anyway, you make jewelry with it. I'll see if Olivia wants it. If not, it'll probably go in the yard sale, something like that. There's this whole stack in assorted colors of class of 2017 decals. All different colors. If I can show you different colors. Yes, that is last year, but I am going to at least list some of these on eBay. That way people that graduated in 2017, you know, if they felt like they wanted to go back and get a decal, there you go. So there were probably, I don't know, at least half this many more, but they had gotten wet, so I didn't bother with those. Anyway, it remains to be seen if any of them will sell. They don't take up a lot of room, so I don't mind them, you know, sitting in the eBay shed for a while. When they do sell, I will let you guys know. Or, well, I'll let you know on Patreon. Okay, but wouldn't that be cool if they did? Then, and these I'm keeping for myself. As many of you know, I am graduating in less than 4 weeks with my bachelor's in creative writing. It's been a very long process, but it's finally coming to an end. And there are all of these fabulous garlandy things. They tore the packages. So it says swirl decorations. And so it's got all these curly cues and, you know, congrats grad, you got this. They do have the years 2017 on them, but that takes 2 seconds to tear those off. So stay tuned. I'm going to bring you guys along and show you all the places that I am hanging these up around our house. Oh, thanks, Nemo. Because if I'm going to go through all the effort of putting this kind of stuff up, same as I do for like holidays and whatnot, and I consider this a holiday, we want to be able to enjoy it for a little while. So stay tuned. I will be putting these up. And there are a lot of them. So we are just going to festoon, as Adam the Woo says, only he doesn't usually use the word correctly. Sorry, Adam, I adore you, but anywho, English major. We are going to festoon the house with these glorious decorations. Then, just set those down. Then, these are another issue where I had to get creative. And I'm always saying that. I'm going to say it again. When it comes to your dumpster treasures and finds and giving them a second life, it just comes down to creativity, imagination, thinking outside of the box. What else could I possibly do with this? How could I repurpose it, upcycle it? Who might still have a use for this item? Case in point, this says, congrats, grad, class of 2017. So we have these ones, a whole bunch of these ones, okay? And these will not work for this idea as well as this one. So let me show you. There are 1, 2, 3 of these ones. They didn't even bother ripping these ones. Flag banners, and it says class of 2017. Really cute, still in the sealed packages. The idea that came into my mind is go ahead and list them on eBay, and you know, for things like class reunions, stuff like that, this might be something that someone is looking for. Worst case, you know, it ends up going in the recycling, but these are something that could sit in the eBay shed and take up almost no room. Just set them on top of a tote or whatever, they take up no room. And you know, not feel bad about them being in there for a few years to, you know, the time when someone's going to actually be having a reunion. So that is the plan with those. I keep feeling like I need to push up my glasses. When I'm not wearing them, I'm always pushing them up. Anyway, and they're not there. So that's the thought with those. I don't know that it will work as well with these ones. You guys tell me what you think, because it does say congrats grad. I don't know. So I'm gonna think on these ones for just a little bit. But if you guys have any creative ideas percolating upstairs, please let me know in the comments. Other things, because seriously, there are a whole bunch of these. Other ideas of how this could be repurposed. I know I could turn that 7 into an 8, and I possibly will. We'll see, because you know it will look a little janky and kind of, I don't know. We'll see. But if you have any other ideas for what to do with these, it is, you know, it's just a big plastic banner. You guys will think of something to help me out. I know you will. You come up with the best ideas. Okay, that is those. Where to go next? Oh, okay. So this was in the Zurchers bin, and this is King brand, and it is a little half apron, purple, really cute. if it has been used, it's been very gently used. Okay, yeah, it's been used a little bit, so I'm gonna wash that and then probably sell it. I have a black one that I found, I don't know, a couple months ago. I need to get that one listed as well. So this motivates and inspires me. I'm gonna get this one washed and I'll get both of those listed at the same time. P.S. Check out our eBay link in the description below to see what things we are getting listed. I'm working on that as much as I possibly can. I definitely will be able to do more in the summer once graduation happens, but I am listing new things as often as possible. So things that you see on there, 99%, they are salvaged from the dumpsters. So one of them might find its new life in your home. That's a great way to support the channel if you feel so inclined. Okay, what else? So in that random like house clean out situation, there I go, trying to push up glasses. There was this awesome basket, perfectly good condition, really cute basket. And I'm guessing it was holding party favors. They say, I do thank you for coming. I'm guessing this is a funny little wedding, like bridal shower or something, party favor. They have ring pops in there. The kids are excited to have those. There is a little character, Cartoon Network character of some kind, a bath fish, a bracelet, perfect condition. You see that? A bouncy ball. Well, I don't know that it's bouncy as much as it's kind of squishy. Seems like kind of maybe the ones that would go in the ball pit. A full bottle of bubbles. A little turtle. I'm guessing this is to mold Play-Doh or other clay. Anyway, it's really cute. Look at that little turtle. He's adorable. And then these are fun. Oh, I just totally figured it out. Okay, if you watched the Disney video, then you will remember there was the little ice cream cart. And I said, oh, the ice creams probably go in these little holes. Look at that. Look at that. There's one of them. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life? Then, two little buckets. This one's missing the handle. And my guess was that these were like Littlest Pet Shop because they have the little like paw there. But if you recognize these from something else, please tell us in the comments. It's so cute. Okay, that's that basket. We have a pack of lids that have the little holes for straws. We have, and I don't know if these are the right size to go with those lids, but a huge package of clear plastic cups. Those always come in handy, especially where summer is coming up. Parties, picnics, barbecues. All right. There is, I think they threw this away because they lost the other twisty tie. It's kind of a silly reason, but it is a little devil's sparkly. Oh, and I guess some of the glitter has come off right there, but a little sparkly thing there. Pitchfork. That's what they're called. There is a spring paddle ball, and it looks like the outside has gotten all dirty. We'll have to open it and see if the inside is dirty as well. If it is, it probably just needs to be washed off. That would be a fun Easter basket prize for next year. Oh, this is awesome. Blood capsules. I've told you guys many times, I love Halloween. That will come in handy. There is a box of premium quality cutlery. A bunch of these decorative paper straws. I don't know if you're meant to drink out of these. Are you actually supposed to drink out of these? I'm thinking they would just be for like decoration, crafts or something. Some kind of dowel that must have been connected to something. Some twiny string stuff. A whole bunch of these little baskets with ribbon on them. So by piecing all of the things together that were in this box, all these little baskets, a whole bunch of little plastic Easter eggs, and these little signs, they say happy spring. They're like little chalkboard signs. How cute are those? You can just erase that and put whatever you want on there. But anyway, there were all the little baskets with the little green filler, little Easter eggs, these things. I think there were even some little, yep, little teeny tiny, look how cute. Oh my goodness. Today is the day for teeny tiny cuteness. There you go. Little tiny chick. That's adorable. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of these baskets. I will gather all of them up. I already gathered up all of the Easter eggs. I got all of those collected. There's even one whole pack that was already, well, that hadn't been used, but tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of Easter eggs, all that we will need for next year and more. Plus, we reuse our Easter eggs every year until they're like at the point where they're dead. Like we even will tape them if we have to. We run them into the ground, but once they're done, then we just recycle them. I don't buy Easter eggs. And the last couple of years, I've found so many in the bins. So, all right, let me see if there's anything else in here. Oh, so this was definitely some kind of little party because there are all these, there's more of that string, and there's some of the paper filler that was in the baskets. All of these little cutlery sets tied up with the cute little ribbony twine stuff. Whole bunch of these. Then there is a little Batman Frisbee party favor. We can add some of these party favors to our box of party favors that are up, that's up in the attic. Anyway, more and more and more of these put together little cutlery sets. So the box of cutlery was probably just the leftover, what they didn't pack up, didn't wrap up, I guess. Couple of envelopes, big manila envelopes. I've told you many times, and I will tell you again, I don't pay for shipping supplies except for packaging tape. That's the one thing that I do usually end up having to pay for. But the rest of it, bubble wrap and look at this. The envelopes, oh, look at all of this like foam, packing foam cut into these shapes. I don't pay for that kind of stuff. If you go to retail bins, you won't find nearly as much in like the school bins, but there is some to be found, but you'll find more in the retail bins, more than you could possibly ever need of bubble wrap and foamy stuff and envelopes and, oh my goodness, padded envelopes, boxes. It's all in the bins. Styrofoam, you know, peanuts and all of that. You don't have to pay for that stuff, and it's just in the garbage anyway. So go get it. Let me double check. All right, I showed you the Disney stuff. I know I showed you that, but I gathered up, there's more tissue paper. I gathered up, this is from kind of that spring cleaning bag, all this cute little Christmassy stuff. These have like things printed inside of them, but we don't, that's not a problem. We'll just use the colored side. No biggie. Then there's a sand sifter playing at the beach. All those little tiny gift bags. Oh, I wanted to show you this eraser. Look how cute he is. Can you see him? Little panda pencil eraser. See, he goes on the pencil. He's adorable. I'm in love with him. I think that's probably it from that lot. And then it's just this picture thing behind us full of pencils and markers and pens, and we're just gonna have to go through and test all of those and see what's what, if any of them can be added to our collection. And honestly, at this point, we really need to start donating pencils, crayons, markers, pens, because we just have way too many. Oh, we have so many. Anyway, okay, that is all I have got, and I think, I hope, but I'm pretty sure that is the last of this weekend's picks. Come on back. We will be doing a video where we're trying some things out, testing some things, showing you how we are using them, and possibly, hopefully giving you some creative ideas on ways that you can upcycle, salvage, repurpose, all of those things that you're thinking about throwing away or that you're finding in the bins or in your, neighbors or family's donation piles, whatever, wherever. Thank you so much for joining us. I loved having you along. Have a wonderful day. Happy picking, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.